JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, dispute over land leaves one man dead in St. Anne, farmer in custody. A farmer is now facing multiple charges after he allegedly pulled a gun and fired shots at several people, killing one man in Hazelwood, St. Anne on November 3. Dead is 42-year-old Oral Burry, who passed away as a result of the injuries received. 38-year-old Damian Rose, otherwise called Shane, of Richmond Drive, Bamboo in the parish, has since been charged with murder, 2 counts of shooting with intent, assault at common law, attempt to discharge a loaded firearm, and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. The police said that about 9:40 p.m., Rose was involved in a dispute about land when he allegedly pulled a firearm and fired several shots at the complainants. Burry died, but the other complainants were unharmed, the police said. The matter was reported, and Rose was nabbed when he visited the hospital for treatment. The police said he was subsequently charged after being pointed out in an identification parade. He'll answer to his charges at a later date. 22-year-old charged after allegedly beating man with machete. The police are reporting that 22-year-old Tommy Phillips has been charged with wounding with intent after he beat a man with a machete in Comfort Castle, Portland, on Monday, November 9. The police said that about 6 a.m., Phillips was among a group of men who allegedly gained entry to the complainant's home and used the machete to beat him. The complainant was wounded and had to be treated at the hospital. Phillips was subsequently arrested by detectives and later charged. His accomplices are yet to be caught. His court date is being finalized. Police make huge ammo find at Portmore man's house. 30-year-old Chevon DaCosta, otherwise called Roshane, of Greater Portmore in St. Catherine, was arrested and charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition following a police operation in his community on Thursday. According to the police, a team of officers that was on operation accosted DaCosta in his community and he was searched. A 9mm pistol with 4 rounds of ammunition was found, the police said. The incident occurred around 3:40 p.m. The police said follow-up operations were carried out at his house, and during a search conducted in his presence, 298.38 cartridges were found inside his bedroom. DaCosta was subsequently charged, and his court date is being finalized. Pastor accused of assaulting church sister offered bail. A Kingston-based pastor was yesterday offered bail in the sum of $700,000 in a case where he is answering charges of rape and grievous sexual assault. He is being represented by Peter Champagne QC and Richard Lynch. It is alleged that the pastor and his church sister would have several counseling sessions together. During the sessions, he poured olive oil on his fingers and digitally penetrated her. Thereafter, he allegedly had sexual intercourse with her without her consent. The allegations were strongly denied by the attorneys in the bail application, and was pointed out that the complainant took almost 5 years to make a report. The matter was heard in the corporate area criminal court, and the pastor is set to return on December 7. It is alleged that these sexual acts took place between 2009 to 2015. 2 COVID-19 deaths, 57 new cases in Jamaica. An additional 2 COVID-19 related deaths and 57 new cases were recorded across Jamaica on Friday, according to the Ministry of Health and Wellness. The new deaths are of a 63-year-old man from St. Anne and a 71-year-old man from St. Catherine. The latest fatalities bring the death toll from the coronavirus in Jamaica to 229. Of note, the island also recorded 1 coincidental death of a COVID-19 patient, and 2 deaths are under investigation. The 57 newly confirmed COVID-19 cases bring the total number of cases on record for the island to 9,780. Recoveries increased by 60, bringing total recoveries to 5,228. Of the newly confirmed cases, 32 are females and 25 are males, with ages ranging from 4 to 85 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 13, St. Catherine, 13, St. James, 11, St. Anne, 11, Trelawney, 3, Westmoreland, 3, Clarendon, 1, Manchester, 1, and St. Elizabeth, 1. There are 18 moderately ill patients and the 7 critically ill patients among the 4,191 active cases now under observation in Jamaica. Hanover Church opens doors to students to access lessons. The Hopewell Missionary Church in Hanover has opened its doors to students in the Western Parish who have been unable to log on to classes online due to internet connectivity issues, offering them free access to its Wi-Fi network and the church hall. The church doors are now open all day from Mondays to Fridays, specifically to allow students from Hopewell and its adjoining districts to be able to log on to their classes and to participate in their daily school operations, the Reverend Ronald Webster said. Students in Hanover have been severely affected in trying to access lessons forced online due to COVID-19 restrictions, with an estimated 50% of them not being reached by their teachers. Several individuals and organizations have been trying to bridge the gap by donating equipment, buying data plans, allowing students to use their home facilities, and in the case of the church, offer access and internet service. According to Webster, his church had previously partnered with the Bethel Primary and Junior High, Merlin Otti High, and other schools in the vicinity with other projects. The fact that challenges now exist with accessing school via internet and so on, we felt that as a church we had to respond to that, he pointed out. It's part of our outreach in the community. We feel that if we're in the community, we must participate. We now realize that there are some children who need gadgets. There are some persons who are indicating that they want to contribute to buying smartphones and tablets. So hopefully by next week, we should be able to start helping 1 or 2 of them, he said. We're trying our best as a church to see how we can assist with getting our children in Hanover into education. The number of students not being reached at this point in time does not augur well for the future of the parish, added Webster, who is urging other churches to do what they can to assist the students. Webster said that the church would be strict in its adherence to the Ministry of Health and Wellness safety protocols, and as such, would only accommodate about 20 to 25 students. However, should there be a greater need, is prepared to open the main sanctuary, which can comfortably accommodate an additional 60 students. No dislocation of communities to facilitate new parliament building, says McKenzie. Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Desmond McKenzie, is assuring residents living in communities surrounding National Heroes Park in Kingston that there will be no dislocation to facilitate the construction of the new Houses of Parliament building. The minister who leads the task force overseeing the project was speaking at a virtual public consultation on the environmental impact assessment of the project, hosted by the Urban Development Corporation UDC and Environmental Solutions Limited. The residents in the communities surrounding Hero Circle should have no fear. There is no intention of any dislocation, any demolition of housing, or moving out persons to facilitate the construction of the Parliament building, he noted, adding that there will be no work undertaken outside of Hero Circle. He said the project will upgrade the value of the existing communities around the Parliament building. Communities neighbouring the park include Almond Town, Campbelltown, Woodford Park, and Fletcher's Land. The development will bring a positive result to the area. It will create employment, both formal and informal, because where construction sites are situated, a lot of things will be required, he pointed out. McKenzie said that it is the intention of the government to look at the physical structure around the various communities to see how they can be improved. Construction of the new Parliament building is expected to begin in 2021 and forms part of the National Heroes Park Redevelopment and Government Campus Project, which is a component of a master plan to redevelop downtown Kingston. The design for the building was selected from entries received during a competition launched in May 2018 and opened to architects based in the island and in the diaspora. The winning design, titled Out of Many One People, done by Design Collaborative Limited, features a circular facade with prominent crossed columns reminiscent of the National Arena. The building sits in a well-landscaped setting inclusive of water features, hardscape, and gardens. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.